If everyone knew the answer to this question, we would live in a completely different world. I believe that discipline combined with a proper goal setting moves progress forward more than anything else. Think for yourself. When you know what needs to be done and do it regardless of whether it's hard for you or not, you bring the victory closer. When I set myself a new serious goal, the first thing I analyze is how to develop a systematic approach to achieving it. I have already talked a lot regarding how I feel about systems. In short, the most effective system is the one you created and configured yourself. It allows you to be in a constant motion and not waste time at stops, while every step brings you closer to the result, not someone else. I clarify this because the most systems we're in were not created by us and bring the greatest benefit to their designers. In my case, about a year ago, I created a system thanks to which I remain efficient even here in Bali, although it's very hard, it's very difficult to work efficiently here. My system is quite simple. I just determine the vector of the movement, identify intermediate goals, and develop habits that will allow me to use my time wisely. I will dwell on habits in more details, and I will say right away that if there are too many of them, then anyone can burn out, so it's better not to allow your whole life consist only on habits. Every morning I work on YouTube. Absolutely every day I go to the gym, and every evening I analyze the market and work. I wake up according to my schedule. If I have a free minute, I always know what article to read, what audiobook to listen to, or what video to watch, so I'm always constantly learning and developing. In order not to die of boredom, I try to go on a trip every weekend, although this is not always possible. There are other things that I do on a regular basis, but I wanted to show you that even when you are in a very relaxing place, it's important to have a habits of effective person. Okay, this is all clear, but the main question is how to remain disciplined when everything around you interferes with this. In fact, I already gave you the answer. I believe you need to combine the right habits and goal settings, plus monitor your movement from the outside. If you let yourself relax too often, it won't do any good. If you see that you are doing something more often than before, it would be very helpful to keep in mind that this is how habits are created. For example, I'm very careful about what food I eat because I know that one meal is followed by a second, then a third, and so on. So every step is tracked. Of course, this doesn't only work with food, you just have to know what to watch out for when you want to relax. Avoid an extra relaxation becoming part of your life. I also want to focus your attention on the fact that it's extremely important to see the final goal. To remain disciplined, you must always see where you are going. Otherwise, the path will be chaotic. For about 10 years now, I have an adaptive vision in my head which I'm getting closer to with every action I take. I know that this is a long-term game. And of course, between a quick pleasure from any of the weaknesses and the global goal, I choose the second one. That's why I don't even remember when the last time I had an harmful bad habit. I think it's worth using almost any method to bring you closer to how do you see your life in your wildest dreams. You know what you want, and if you have a hard time understanding it, you need to find a way how to look deeper inside your mind. A simple piece of paper and a pen can help. How about making it your next habit to sit down every day and spend at least 10 minutes writing out what's happening in your head? Goals, desires, experiences, and so on. It can be very helpful to speak up to yourself, and yes, it also can be the first step towards permanent discipline. A few years ago, when I started my diary, it was instrumental in helping me figure out some really tough issues. And as you understand, existing problems interfere with the sober looking at things, so before any movement, it's better to remove garbage from your path. But the most important ingredient to always remain disciplined and efficient is your character. If you are used to going forward at all costs, if you never give up and pull out victory even if there are hundreds of the obstacles on your way, you will win. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. You know, I highly appreciate your attention. So if it was useful, give me your like and write the comment below. If it wasn't, give me your dislike, don't forget to do this, and write the comment below as well to explain what should be improved next time. See you in the day after tomorrow, and don't forget to follow my channel. Thank you very much.